Carving today with the Kutzall disc, the 1/4 inch burr and the 1/8 burr. And to get an idea of what I was going to carve, I used this clay which is oil based so you can reuse it over and over again, and made this skull before I even started carving. And what I can do now is I can put that on the piece of wood and sort of draw a template out on it. And so I do a side profile and also a front profile as well, and then what I do is I cut that out on the bandsaw and then take away all of those parts. What we got left with is sort of like a blank to start rounding off with the carving. And what we are carving with is the bowl shaped disc from Kutzall. Now this is the coarse disc, which is the silver one, and I found this the easiest to use. It's a nice kind of round shape on there. Now I always use the disc guard, and this forces you to use the front part of the disc so you're not going to accidentally hit the back part. Well, you still could hit the back part, but it sort of concentrates your efforts on that front part. You always got to be aware of kickback. This is my disclaimer, I guess. Yeah, it's kind of looking like a little bit of a monkey at the moment. But what's going to happen is we're going to thin down those edges around the mouth and sort of refine everything as much as we can with this disc. And we're carving in macra carpet today. Now it's quite a soft wood, which does pose a slight problem when it comes to the teeth. Now I've decided I'm not going to worry about the teeth just at this moment. That's a problem I can put off for quite a few hours. My biggest problem at the moment is trying to make this look less like a monkey. And now we move to the Kutzall 1/4 inch burrs. Now I'm using a Makita die grinder for this one, and you can sort of see there I'm just really able to shape a lot more with these smaller burrs. Lots of different shaped burrs. They kind of, I'm not an expert in these 1/4 inch burrs at the moment. Hopefully I will be in the future. As I carve bigger carvings maybe. I haven't decided yet. But I am enjoying this one, and I just can't believe how fast these 1/4 inch burrs remove wood. Look at that, that's amazing. Slowed that shot down for effect. Actually still looks like a monkey, doesn't it? But I thinned the mouth down there. It's kind of losing that monkey kind of look now. And the jaw, I had to have that sort of like wide part so the jaw would be at the back there. And just really trying to get things sort of sorted out here. So when I move into the smaller burrs, everything will kind of be there, ready to go. Now I'm back inside. What I like about Dremel carving is you can just sit down, chill out, put your music on, and carve away. So I've got the Kutzall flame burr on there, everybody's favorite burr. And it's just really a matter of refining as we go along. Always try and concentrate on one area, getting the eyes right, and then I'll concentrate on the nose. Really not sure what I'm going to do about the teeth yet. He looks a bit gummy at the moment. And if you wanted to grab 5% off your Kutzall burrs, I am an affiliate. And what this means is when you go to the description page, you'll see a link there. If you click that link, I get a small percentage of what you spend, but you still get 5% off what you would normally spend there anyway. So it's all good, and you help my channel out so I can sort of bring you more videos like this. And now we're really starting to put in a few more little details, those kind of lines around the mouth and all of that. They're kind of really exaggerated here on the skull. Now what I've moved to here is actually a T-shaped burr. This is the oversized one. You can also find these in my affiliate links in the description. Really good burr. And alongside this, these bowl burrs are really handy as well. Now if you look back on my channel, I have actually made videos about those burrs as well. But we've got to tackle these teeth, and I've made this kind of like template up, trying to figure out how I'm going to actually stick it in there. So what I thought is, I've got a plan. Make that part flat. So I've gone in with a Kutzall burr there and just going to make that part flat and then glue in the teeth. But what I thought I'd do before I glue them in is just give them a little bit of shape so I can sort of judge the angle at what they kind of need to be. So here we are, I'm doing my dentistry here, making those teeth nice and pointy. Okay, so I wasn't exactly confident this is going to work, so what I did is I actually put double-sided tape on the teeth, and now I'm going to shape them while they're on the monster. So I'm just going to do that. Got myself a Kutzall cone burr there, or oh no, it's called a taper burr. I always call it the cone burr. But I'm going to shape it to sort of fit the mouth to see what it kind of looks like, and then I'll glue it in after I'm kind of confident on this is going to work. Okay, so we're going to mix up some glue here. Now I'm using epoxy glue. It's nice sort of like two-part glue that you get in a syringe. So I just mix it on a little bit of tape on the table. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the glue to set for about 5 minutes on the tape, and then I'm going to put it together because I want it to sort of semi-set so I don't have to hold it on the sculpture for too long, because the thing is I can't really clamp it on there, so I'm just going to hold it with my hand and wait till it sets and then leave it for quite a few hours till it really hardens up. And as you can see, I have completed the teeth and I forgot to film it. So we're going to move on to the collarbone. Right, okay, we're going to do that side there, and I'm going to show you how I did it. So we've got the Kutzall flame burr on there, and we want to shape the collarbone first, and then we're going to put in the details. And this is the Kutzall flame burr, and as you can see, it really can take the wood off. This is quite hard down here. It's sort of like a little bit knotty down here, but it's really going through it really nicely there, as you can see. Really controlled as well. You just have to apply the right pressure for what you're doing. And then I want that collarbone to sort of like go under a little bit, and the flesh kind of like be sort of quite what we use, stripy, I'm not really sure what to say, worn and all of that kind of stuff. Really kind of hard and kind of almost looking like muscle, I guess. So I'm putting in the details there with a bowl burr. Yeah, it is a bowl burr. I was doing a talk over, forgot what I was actually carving with there. And yes, I can see it as a bowl burr. And the great thing about these bowl burrs compared to the T-shaped burrs is it leaves a little bit of a thicker line. So if you want a thicker line, go for the bowl burr, whereas you want a thin line, go for the T-shaped burr. But I want it sort of like really rough, and so I'm going for the bowl burr here, and just sort of like, you can sort of see me, I'm just sort of like going at it here, not really sort of thinking too much. I'm just trying to get the lines going in that direction, making it look rough. I'm not after a smooth finish on this carving. I want it to look gruesome. And if you made it up to this far in the video and you haven't hit that like, if you could hit that like, that would be awesome. And if you don't want to hit the like, well, just carry on watching, because there's something that I'm going to add to this sculpture that really brings out its evil kind of side. And let's get rid of this reggae music and we'll move on to something a little bit more scary.